what this organization is about. And he's not afraid of that challenge. The beautiful thing about this organization is that there are a lot of jerseys hanging in the rafters that you can bounce ideas off of. You can be a sounding board for. Magic's done that for me. James Worthy's done that. Jerry West certainly's done that. Kareem's done that. And we all rally around each other to try to help our organization be successful. So I think Bryant certainly understands the pressure. He certainly understands the level of expectation. And he wants to get a championship back to the city of Los Angeles, and we're all here to help him do it.
Well, the Laker roster not complete just yet. Monday night, LA reportedly agreed to terms with Rajon Rondo. Last season, Rondo fourth in the NBA in assists, a huge reason the Pels returned to the playoffs and reached the second round of the postseason. So Rondo going and Randle leaving. The Lakers busy making the money work, renounced the rights to Julius Randle, making him an unrestricted free agent. Randle didn't waste any time, quickly getting a deal to play with Anthony Davis in New Orleans. So Rondo and Cousins out, Randle is in. So the Lakers roster around LeBron James starting to take shape. The new additions feature some big personalities and some guys who have shown that they prefer to play with the ball in their hand. And none of them really shoot the three ball particularly well. And during LeBron's eight straight trips to the NBA Finals, and he's had the likes guys of, think about it, Ray Allen, Shane Battier, Mike Miller, J.R. Smith, and Kyle Korver around him. What are your thoughts on who the Lakers have added, GA, here over the first 2 days of free agency?
Well, I think they've made really solid moves. Again, you got to keep perspective. He signed a 4-year deal, which when he signed a 4-year deal, that should tell everybody it's a process. I'm not expecting us to win it this year, but we're putting pieces in place that are going to allow us. Rondo's 1-year deal does two things. One, it gives them a guy who's been in the fire, who's won a world championship. It's going to help mentor some of those young players, and it also allows LeBron to have another facilitator out there. Plus, it's going to help Lonzo Ball's development, I think, as well, because he's another guy who has struggled with his shot but still has all the other facets. I just think overall they're going to be solid. I think they'll be a playoff team. But remember, I think their thoughts are still about how can we get another A-list guy? Yeah. Is it going to be free agency next year where they're going to have cap space? Or is it going to be a potential trade during the course of this upcoming season? So the jury's still out on their roster. And on who they ultimately are going to be, but they now have become far more relevant than they were a couple days ago, and the Western Conference just got a lot stronger.
So they didn't land Paul George in free agency or DeMarcus Cousins. You mentioned possibly a trade. Well, Kawhi Leonard's still a member of the Spurs as of this moment. However, there are media reports say that Kawhi still has his sights on one day becoming a Laker. We heard the same thing, though, with Paul George a year ago.
Exactly.
But now that the Lakers do have LeBron on the roster, Billy, do you feel like they have more or less pressure to go out and make a very aggressive and appealing offer to the Spurs to complete a trade for Kawhi?
Well, I agree with Greg. There's no rush. You got LeBron James right now, and he committed for 4 years, so you're not in a rush to win this year. So you don't want to do a deal just to get Kawhi and give up a lot of pieces and be stuck with just LeBron and Kawhi. So I think they're going to be patient. They're not going to give up the farm to San Antonio, and they may know San Antonio really doesn't want to trade him there. And everybody keeps saying the reports he wants to play for the Lakers. He may want to play for the Clippers. He's from it's LA, and the Clippers are going to have room. So I think the Lakers right now are focused on putting guys around LeBron that can compete. They've got the young guys that can score. Kuzma and those guys, they make the Ingram can shoot it. But now they got some veteran guys. So if they are playing the Golden State Warriors, Lance Stevenson isn't going to back down. Rondo's not going to back down. So LeBron's got some guys that go in the trenches and battle with him. And that's really what they're doing to go along with the young guys. You can't win in this league with just young guys. So now they got some old guys to go with the young guys. So on certain nights, those young guys are going to have to give them the energy and keep it close so then the old guys can try to win it in the game.
Get your thoughts later on a team from the East that may want to make a push for Kawhi Leonard. Much more LeBron for the Lakers talk. Next, who will join LeBron and Luke Walton's starting five? And more reaction from the